for Chicago City schools.
Yeah, and this week in the finale of CNN's terrific original series, ChicagoLand, we visit Fenger High School, where students and teachers are literally wrestling to find an end to the bloodshed. Watch this.
It's Wrestling Day, brought to Fenger by rock star Billy Corgan.
Hi, how are you?
Very cool, so nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us. We're really excited. I think it's going to be really good.
The kids love Wrestling Day. I was shocked. I didn't think I wanted wrestling there.
This wrestling exhibition may seem counterintuitive in a school struggling with violence problems. But 4 of these wrestlers also are teachers. We see a lesson here.
These days, you can't really go outside like how it was in the past. You're afraid to even go down the street to the park. Some kids, well be it, they grow up a little angry. So when they can find something like boxing, MMA, or professional wrestling, then you start to see like a change, because now they're not so aggressive.
We want to bring in Robert Spicer. He's culture and climate specialist at Fenger High School in Chicago. Robert, so thank you so much for joining us. We know so many people are eager to find a solution to some of the challenges that are going on in Chicago. We know the principal is working hard, struggling hard to save the school. Is it working?
Yes, it is, and as you saw from the clip, we have to think outside of the box, literally, to really engage our young people and really think differently about how do we engage our young people. We've integrated a variety of different programs, but because of budget cuts, it's been very difficult. And so we are still working to, manage our school. Our principal is still fighting the good fight, and she's put together an incredible team at Fenger. But we still need support and we still need help. And so bringing in the wrestlers and bringing in all these different innovative ways of seeing how we can interact with our young people is really key to how we're going to save our young people.
Robert, I love me some pro wrestling. I'm a Jimmy Snuka guy. I'm a Superfly guy. Talk to me about the reaction.
Me too.
You're good, because he was the best. I mean, Superfly, he jumped off the top rope. What's the reaction in that high school when that's going on?
Oh, it's just incredible. It's, the young people see, violence, right? But they've never seen something like that up close and controlled. And then to have them to be actual teachers, to be able to speak to them and talk to them and say, yes, I'm in the classroom and I know how important it is to have physical education and to have opportunities to be able to release some of that stress using physical interactions. And so it's just a great way to open up an opportunity for young people to see a different side, as opposed to just seeing wrestling when it happens in terms of violence,
Let me play on the other side, because I hear you, I really do, but let's just play devil's advocate for a second. What do you say to people who say, well, it's just teaching kids the wrong message, using aggression to work out their problems instead of sitting down and having a conversation? What do you say to them?
Well, I'm the culture and climate specialist, so I already know the power of restorative justice and how that is definitely key in bringing together young people and adults alike to see justice as a form of healing as opposed to justice as a form of punishment. But we have to also think about ways in which we can hook young people into a conversation. As you saw from the clip, after they did the wrestling, they talked to the young people. They engaged them in a conversation. They told them that this process that we learned was something that's helping us. And maybe it may help you. And I know those that have been watching ChicagoLand saw the young lady who's doing the boxing league out of the church. There's so many different ways that we can hook our young people into positive things, because what's going on right now in Chicago is that we have a war going on and we have violence running rampant in certain communities. And so it's just very important that we hook, get a hook to bring the young people closer so we can have that conversation with
You
them.
hooked me at Superfly. Robert Spicer, great to have you here. Really appreciate your time. You can help impact your world with 5 ways to make Chicago safer. Visit CNN.com for more about this.
And be sure to tune in for the season finale of ChicagoLand. That's tonight on CNN. Be sure to check it out.
So